Alright, so Hawkins back with the Chicken Hawk Farmstead, and today we're going to attempt to install this little thing. Got it off Amazon. It's a meter that reads your amperage, your kilowatts. It's supposed to track the total watt hours, is one of the main reasons I got it. Yeah, DC digital multi-function meter. So we're going to attempt to install this. It does come with a really nice, easy schematics, and on their page on Amazon there's a bunch of different ways to hook this up. We're going to hook this up between the charge controller and the battery. One of the big things that it keeps pointing out over and over and over is make sure you hook this shunt up between, or on the negative. Do not put it on the positive. It repeats that over and over. I'm assuming because then you'll have a live area, a positive flow, and you ground that out somehow, and yeah, there you go. With that, you can't ground out the ground really. So anyways, this thing's rated for up to, where was it, 100 amps with this thing. And I mean, this thing's pretty heavy duty. I think this ran me maybe 20 bucks. As always, I'll put a link below for it. And I mean, it's a nice little piece. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Kind of see there, it says 100 amps at 75 millivolts. And I don't know if that's, where we got there, FL dash, I don't know if that's 2 at 0.5%. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, so we got, it came with this, and it came with the meter itself. There's the reset on it. You do have to provide your own small gauge wires for running back and forth. But the easy way they explain it is we're basically running this, putting it into, splicing it into the hot wire, or the negative, as you can see there. And then it's got the extra little parts here that we're going to run her to our sensors and monitors. I believe that's line that runs back to the main power supply positive is for a the power device itself. So, alright, well, we got our little solar generator here. We're going to crack this open and we're going to throw this on and see how that works out. For anybody that doesn't know, this is the Harbor Freight 100 watt solar kit that I am using here for the solar generator. And the first thing we're going to do on the hooking this up is to disconnect the power, which is from our solar panels on the roof. So this wire here, that way we don't have any more power coming in. It comes with these leads and all that, and they hook to the battery with the alligator clamps. Isn't the best, really needs to be spliced and wired straight in, but because this is a portable project unit kind of thing, I've left the alligator clips on there. Plus they also, the way they go around the terminal, there's a really good hookup for that. So we're gonna, these were together. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split these apart. Well, we got our wire completely split apart from the positive. The reason we did that is because we gotta put that shunt in between here, and I'm gonna run it a new wire from here down to here and then hook it in. So give me just a second, I'll get that done. Well, this is it's taking a minute or so, so I'm not going to show everything, of course. But right there you can see I just replaced that wire there, and then I've hooked into the shunt here, and then I got another wire to put on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all wired into place, and I'll come back and show or tell each step I did on the way. Alright, well, we got everything hooked up to our shunt in the right place. We got everything hooked up to our meter here. Now I'm gonna plug the negative back up and hope we don't blow ourselves up. Alright, that's on. Okay, our meter up top is on. We have no power to this still. I don't know why. Maybe I need to hit the reset or something. Nope. And let's see if anything happens. I'm gonna plug the power source back up real quick. Let's see if anything happens. Nothing there either. So obviously didn't do something right. So back later and try it again. Okay, well earlier I couldn't get the thing to turn on, and I was kind of in a rush. I had to leave for work, and halfway to work I realized what I did. At least I believe I did. I haven't opened this up yet. I did not hook it up to the positive. I hooked the power cable from the unit up to the negative, I do believe. Or I didn't hook it up at all. One of the two. So let's pop this open and see what it was. Alright. Got everything, and man, it's a jumbled mess. I really need to clean this up eventually. Like I said, this is kind of just my learning area. So, you know, I'm just doing all this to kind of learn about it until I build my larger solar system. Alright, and look at that. What do we got here? Didn't hook it up at all. So we need to hook this up to the positive. So I'm going to set my tripod up and we'll hook this up real quick and see if we can get the meter to turn on. Alright, let's hook this bad boy up and see what happens. Just this connection here. Slide that in there. Tighten the wing nut down. I don't know if you can see in the lower corner. The unit did come on. So that's all there was that we forgot. So there we go. It's displaying our battery voltage at 12.44, and everything else is zeroed out, of course, because there's nothing coming in, nothing flowing through here right now. So we'll come back in the morning and we'll check this out. And if I can get things to work right, I might even put it like a time-lapse camera on here. That way, once the sun comes up, kind of start tracking this. And so my plan is to put a time-lapse on it with a clock bat, so we can kind of see as the day goes on the amps and the power, everything. Yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. Everything starts to flow. So that's it for now. We'll skip to the next part where it'll be tomorrow, or today, but in the morning. It's like, yeah, 12 o'clock at night, 12:30. So, alright, be right back.